It's back to school. I'm trying to whisper because Jamilah is still asleep. It is 7:30. My body is not used to waking up at this time. I am super hurt. Today is the first day back to school. The kids aren't here today, but today is like a teacher work day. So I'm about to go ahead and try to hurry up. Don't have time to eat breakfast because I set my alarm clock for 6:30, 6:45. I wound up waking up at 7:15. I'm tired. And to be honest, I don't feel like going to work today. I'll see you later. Be good. That's right. Ooh, they done clean my floors. Floor looking nice and polished and white. We're supposed to be in our rooms to 9:45. It's now 7:45. So I have a couple of hours of getting my room together before we get started with these meetings. Y'all, this is gonna be a successful second semester. All teachers worldwide who may be watching this video, we can do it. We're almost there. Stay focused. I know it's a grind. I know these kids can be very, very annoying, but they can also be very, very loving. So just always focus on the positives. Every single January, second semester, I shake things up. So in other words, the front of the class is now about to become the back of the class, and the back of the class is now gonna be the front of the class. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to move this board over to right here. All of these desks, I'm about to flip backwards to where it's gonna start from here and it's gonna go back this way. Let's go ahead and get this room done, y'all. Now, like I said, I always like doing this. This is how I'm setting up my classroom for second semester. This is all my workspace when I'm walking and I'm teaching. And I really like how the desk is set up, but it allows students to really, focus on the board. But y'all, when you set up your classroom, always set up your classroom in a way that is super comfortable for you, because this is, as a teacher, your second home. Part 2 of what's in my bag. Make sure you check out the first one if you have not done so already. I have my Dell laptop, which has a chocolate stain on it because I decided to eat a Butterfinger, put it in my book bag one day, and gonna have to get that cleaned out. Oranges, which I'm about to crack into in a minute because I'm getting hungry. I have a extra pack of gummy. I have a whole bunch of chargers. I have some cookies that Jamilah gave me 2 weeks ago on her way out the door. So Marcel, make sure that you eat these. I still have 1 pack left. Bottle of water. I have a Christmas card that I'm about to hang up on my file cabinet. All right, Lysol is my computer's best friend for today. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for these little cracks and crevices, but might let bygones be bygones and call it a day. But Lysol is a teacher's second best friend. Now, you could take a wild shot in the comment section of what you believe the teacher's first best friend is, but I'm not going to say that. They just made an announcement they have free Chick-fil-A biscuits and some juice. Let's go. Breakfast this morning. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, classroom is finished being cleaned. I scrubbed everything, dusted everything. Took a nice little amount of time, but I got the job done. About to go ahead and rush to this meeting. Got about 5 minutes to get there. Hey, honey. You hungry?
I'm sure that's waking up.
All right, I'll be home in a few seconds. All right, y'all. Day was a really good, nice, productive day. Got a lot of work done, got a lot of planning done. We have one more day of planning, which is gonna be tomorrow, but I'm not gonna take you all with me because I'm just gonna be tightening up the PowerPoint that we have to present to our other PLC groups or our other content groups that are within the science department. And then I also have to print out a couple things, but that's boring. Just know I did it and it happened. And that's about it. But today was a really good day. Today was a good day. Got to, talk with my colleagues that I haven't seen or spoken with in a couple of weeks. The folks that you work with staff as well as the kids that you work with all make the job enjoyable, just like any other job. But day was pretty good. Just picked up some small groceries, nothing really too major. Jamilah's cooking tonight. Jamilah makes a mean shrimp Alfredo pasta, but we were missing the mushrooms. So I picked up the mushrooms, and I also picked me up for Monday, because I've been trying to do a better job of eating fruit. A nice little fruit tray, and that'll be my breakfast for Monday. Who is that dog? Wait, who is that? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Where's your mama at? What? Show me your mama. Where your mama? Where is your mama?
Hi guys, so I decided to bring you guys along with me. Marcel is at the gym. Marcel is at the gym and I am cooking. And I wanted to show you guys what I'm cooking and all the ins and outs. I have some mushrooms sauteing right now. Ooh, I missed. So these are the mushrooms. And I just put them in the pot with some butter. And I'm just stirring it around. And I may add a bit more butter because I have quite a few mushrooms, so I'm gonna add a bit more butter. Like, I like the mushrooms to get to about this color. That's like a perfect mushroom in my opinion. So yeah, then I also have right here, I have some water boiling. That's gonna be for the pasta. So what I'm doing is I want to flip the mushrooms over so that both sides are cooked thoroughly. So that's what I'm doing now, just flipping the mushrooms. I'm cooking Cajun shrimp pasta. So I want the pasta to have like a Cajun twist to it, a little spicy. I'm thinking about adding some cayenne pepper this time to add that little kick. Ooh, my mushrooms look perfect. My water is boiling. Mushrooms look perfect. In order to keep my pasta from sticking to each other, I'm going to add some butter into the water. Mushrooms have actually formed like a little roux, like a little juice or something. But yeah, you see that like liquid that it's like expelling. Alright, so once all the butter is melted in the water, I'm going to add my noodles now. I got my pasta, I got the fettuccine pasta, and I think, let me call Marcel and see if he wants the short noodles or the long noodles. While he's answering, I have the shrimp here. We got it from Target, and it has 26 to 30 cooked kilo beef. Hey honey, do you want long noodles or short noodles? Alright honey.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll probably be done in maybe like 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, you okay?
Yeah.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. Alright guys, so now I have my noodles in the pot, and I'm just swirling them around, and you'll see eventually they'll begin to like be fully in the pot. I want to keep them moving and stick the fork in between the noodles so that they don't stick to each other, even though I've already added the butter to make sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, keep twisting it around. Lord, we gotta take these Christmas trees, salt and pepper, shake us down. And you want the water to be boiling at all times, so I turn my eye back up to high, and I want the water to come back up to a boil. And you want to keep stirring the noodles until they're al dente. That means they're like completely softened and they're no longer hard at all. So now they look like this. I'm just gonna continue to stir until they're all like softer. And for the sauces, I use this one. This is Classico 4-cheese Alfredo. And I use 2 cans of sauce, and I use Bertolli, the 4-cheese Rosa. So I'll use this one too. Now that my pasta is soft, all of the noodles are soft, I am going to turn the eye down to low. Turn it down to low. The water's gonna stop boiling, and then you wanna cover it with the lid. Lid is on, and you got your noodles on low. So now I want to transfer the mushrooms into a bowl, and then I am going to season the shrimp. I'm not gonna cook them because they're already cooked. They have been cooked, peeled, deveined, and the tail, but the tail is still on. And I heard that keeping the tail on while you cook them is better. So we're gonna see what that's like. I don't know if Marcel's gonna like that, but we're just gonna try it out. So I'm gonna pour my mushrooms into a bowl. And what I like to do is I like to take one of the mushrooms here and try it out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn this eye on to like medium high, and I'm gonna add my sauce with my shrimp and some seasoning. I think I'm gonna season it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shrimp, and I'm going to first add the shrimp. Then I'm gonna add my seasoning. I use this McCormick Perfect Pinch Cajun seasoning, and I am just gonna, I hope this is enough shrimp. Add my seasoning like so. I'm one of those southern cookers that don't use any measurements or anything. I just go by what my heart feels. I'm gonna add some Tony's Creole seasoning. This is a bit salty, so I'm not gonna use that much. And I may add some more once I have my sauces in there. But again, the shrimp is already cooked, so I'm just basically heating the shrimp up at this point. It's looking good. Stir the noodles around a little bit. And I'm gonna put, like I told you guys, I'm gonna put a dash of red pepper in here. Ground red pepper from Publix. If there's some on the lid, I don't know if you can tell, I'm gonna just tap this and just put only that much in there. Now I'm gonna pour in my sauces into the pot where I have my shrimp. And then I'm gonna leave it upside down so any remaining sauce will be there once I get ready. We decided to try the 4 cheese rosa with vine ripened tomatoes. We've used this one time. It's made with fresh cream from Bertolli. 4 cheese Alfredo and 4 cheese rosa. Right now, all the sauces are in here. The shrimp is at the bottom, so I'm gonna stir it around like so. Stir it around, stir it around. And I'm just gonna let that cook. I'm gonna bring this up to like a medium high. Again, I'm gonna bring my pot up to medium high. I'm gonna put a lid on it, and I'm gonna put my broccoli in the microwave. All right, so we got the lid on for our shrimp, and I'm gonna put my mushrooms back in here as well. Turn it down while I'm working. Gonna get our mushrooms here. I'm just gonna pour it in with the juice and all. Stir it around. And put the lid on it. Turn it up a bit. Maybe even to medium high. And we're gonna let it cook. Make sure your broccoli is like broken apart. And then I'm gonna lay it in the microwave like this. My noodles, I'm gonna turn them off because I don't want them to overcook. Turn it off, let it cool off. I'm not even gonna put the lid on completely, back on completely. I'm gonna leave it like this, where it's like kinda off, kinda on. You can tell. And then I'm gonna give the time for the noodles to cool down, and then I'm gonna strain the noodles. You're not supposed to rest your noodles. You're not supposed to rest it because you're gonna lose some of the, I think I read before that if you rest your noodles, you're gonna lose like the nutrients from it. You're resting off nutrients from the noodles. I think I read that somewhere, but yeah. So let's try and pour this without getting too much water in here. looks like this. And again, I'm just gonna take my spoon and stir it around. All right, so all of our ingredients have been poured into our shrimp sauce. And now I'm just gonna take pasta underneath the lid. And I'm just gonna drain out the water by just holding it like this and then pouring it into the sink. Try to get out as much water as I can. All right. And guys, we're done. We got our noodles, no water in there. And we are going to pour our shrimp sauce in. Here's our shrimp sauce. You already saw it. We're gonna pour it into our noodles. Okay. And now we're just gonna stir it around and we're done. Pick up the noodles from the bottom. Bring the noodles to the top. I feel like all pastas are better on the second day, but it's still gonna be good today. And this is our pasta. We're gonna give it time to like simmer because a lot of our sauce has settled to the bottom. So we're gonna give it time to like mix around and have fun. I'm gonna pour a little bit more seasoning on there, but for the most part, that's how I cook my shrimp pasta. Everyone who's tried it loves it. Marcel loves it. My mom, brother, family members, everybody loves my pasta. And it's really not that much that goes into it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my cooking show. This is a cooking show, to my cooking session. I try to cook at least every day of the work week, so maybe I'll keep you guys, I'll bring you guys along as I cook my dinners throughout the week. Hey honey. But look.
I saw that. Oh, got the big shrimp in it today. Oh.
I only used one bag. Remember we had got 2 bags of shrimp?
That's okay.
Yeah, I only used one. Hey Blue, who's that doggy? 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 Marcel's moment of truth. Oh, I gotta tell you, the shrimp has the tail still on it.
Like 60% off wool blend and down coats. 50% off foods for her.
You have to chew the noodle first, honey.
I chew my noodle.
You did not chew the noodle.
Friday.
Get away with me.